Hi friends, in this video I will show you how to create a Spark Scala jar file by using Maven build project in Eclipse IDE. Okay, the creation of Spark Scala jar file by using Maven build tool in Eclipse IDE. Okay, so for that just follow this. So I have opened the Eclipse environment, Eclipse IDE. In this Eclipse IDE, be sure, so we are going to build Spark Scala project. Spark project by using Scala language. So for that, Scala must be already added as a plugin to this Eclipse IDE. So already the whatever the Eclipse I am showing you now, this Eclipse IDE is already has this Scala as a plugin. Okay, so if you want, just we can confirm it. Go to window here and select perspective, and this open perspective, choose other, and Scala, choose Scala and click open. So this Scala will appear in the perspective only when you have plugged in the Scala to your Eclipse IDE. Okay, so now if this is fine, now the first step is go to file and create new Maven project. So it is showing only Scala project here. Choose other in this. So select a Maven project. So initially it shows like this, all the list of all the environments. So from this you can choose Maven and unfold this and you will find Maven project. Click next. And this is the default location. This is the default location of this, and just click next. And this is the architecture type of this Maven project. Just select the default one, what it was selected by the project, and click next. And group ID, let the group ID is group ID. If the group ID is missing, if two fields are missing, enter some group ID, and after that provide artifact ID. So whatever the name that you are going to give to here, this project ID, that will become the project name. Okay, so I'm giving here some sample Spark. I'm giving the project name as sample Spark. Okay, just click finish. That's it. So a project structure will be created here. You can see here sample Spark here. Okay, just unfold this. So this is the project structure that is created. Okay, if in your Eclipse IDE, if it is the first time to create a Maven project, it will take some time to create the structure, but it is not the first time. It is already I have created some jar files in Eclipse, in my Eclipse IDE, so it did not take any time. It just took just very few seconds to create this structure. Okay, now, so this, if you observe clearly here, this is the project name and this is the library this project is having now, JRE system, that is Java library, and it has some Maven libraries, some JUnit jar file, that's it. But what is that we are trying to do here? We are trying to prepare a jar file for Spark Scala project. So for that, this project should have Scala library as well as Spark library in addition to this Java library. So how to include these jar files, these two libraries, that is Scala library as well as Spark library to this project. For that, first we shall try to add Scala library to this project. For this, right click on this project and go select configure. In the configure, add Scala nature. Choose add Scala nature. Click on it. Now you can find it here. You can find Scala library also to this project now. Okay. Now, when we create a Maven project, this Maven project by default will be created for Java applications. So that is the reason we enter this. We could see this hierarchy of folders: src main Java, src test Java. That is, this Maven project is created for Java application. But we are not interested in creating a Java application here. We are interested in creating a Scala application. So for that, what we need to do, we should have a folder structure, hierarchy of folders like this, that is src main Java. So similarly like this, we should have src main Scala. Then we can start coding our Scala. Okay, so for that, right click on this and choose properties. In it, select Java build path and in it select source. Okay, Java build path and source, and the right side you have a option called as add folder. Click it. Now here you have the hierarchy of all the folders of the Maven project structure. So choose here. We require this hierarchy. SRC main Scala is required for us. So Java is already there. We don't need Java. We require Scala. So by choosing this selecting this main, click on create new folder. Now mention Scala. Okay, next. Click next. Here we need to include a pattern here. What pattern must be included? So this SRC main Scala hierarchy should support what type of programs. That programs will be specified. That program pattern will be specified by using this regular expression, that is star star slash star dot Scala. Okay, click OK and click finish, and then OK, and then apply and close. Now you can observe here, a folder structure is created here, src main Scala. Okay, now right click on this and select a new package and give some package name, org dot spark dot learning. I'm giving this as the package name. This has to be the convention for creating a package name in Java environment or Scala environment. Okay, finish. Click finish. So a package is created here, org.spark.learning. Now right click on this project and choose a new Scala object. So I'm writing here a sample, or I'm writing some demo here. The name of the object I'm creating it as demo, and click finish. Okay, so this is the hierarchy created. This is the template created. Package is org.spark.learning and the object name is demo. Okay, now before proceeding further, say this project. This project is having Java library and Scala library. But where do we have this Spark library? So to add this Spark library, that must be added as a dependency. Okay, so just unfold this Maven dependencies here. Now it is having only JUnit. So this Maven dependencies folder should contain all the jar files of Spark. That is, it should contain Spark library also along with JUnit. So for that, what we need to do? So where to make our required configurations? That can be done by going to pom.xml, pom.xml. Just I have highlighted this, just observe here. You can observe here. pom.xml. POM stands for project object module. Just double click this. So a window will be opened in that. So see my cursor here, I'm using here pom.xml. Just click on it. So this is the XML page, okay, pom.xml. Now we have to add the Spark library dependency here. So where we need to add? In this, okay, in the dependency stack, in between between the dependency stack, the dependency Spark dependency we have to add. But where do we get that Spark dependency from? Where do we get the Spark dependency from? Okay, we get the Spark dependency from Maven repository. Okay, for that go to the browser, and type here, go to Google. If you are very first to deal with this, just go to Google and search for Maven repository. Okay, the very first link will be lead us to Maven repository, and in the search bar type spark-core underscore 2.11. So why I'm choosing 2.11? This 2.11 I'm choosing because in Eclipse, what is the Scala version I'm using here? 2.11. For that reason, because of that, I'm using Scala compatible version 2.11 here. Just hit enter. Now it is showing the very first link, it is showing spark core underscore 2.11. So click on it, and it will give list of all the Spark versions here. Now I am choosing 2.1.1. You can go with any compatible version, that doesn't make any issues. So I am choosing 2.1.1 here. Click on it, and this is the Maven dependency. This is the Maven dependency. Okay, so likewise we have Gradle dependency, SBT, that is Spark dependency in SBT build for SBT build tool. Similarly for Ivy, Grape, for all these build tools we have this dependency, Spark core dependency. So as we're building the project by using Maven, let us select this. Okay, just give a click, entire content will be selected, and copy it, and go to this Eclipse and paste here. Okay, this will be added here. Okay, this dependency added, we can observe this is the dependency just now we have added. Okay, so once we add this dependency, just save this file, Control S, press Control S. So when you press Control S, the project will be refreshed, the dependency will be added. So how do we verify dependency added or not? Okay, just go to Maven dependencies here, unfold this. Can you observe all the jar files here? So if it is very first time, it will take some several minutes. It may take some 5 minutes to 10 minutes like that, depending upon your internet connection. So already I have created a project with this same library. So that is why it did not download from the central repository. It is directly added to this project. The library is added to this project from the local repository. That's why it did not take any time. Okay, so once it is okay, now go to the file, program file, and now start your coding here. So I'm writing main method here, def main args colon array of string. This is scalar coding. Okay, next in this, first create configuration object. So the people who are aware of this Spark, then they know what this Spark configuration object is. Okay, and next conf dot set master here, set spark dot master to local, and close it. Next again set application name, conf dot set spark dot app dot name, name to, let us say, some demo Spark application, demo Spark app. We can give any user defined name, that's up to you. Okay, next after that, now create Spark context object, val sc equal to new Spark context of conf. Okay, now after creating the Spark context, create RDD, val r1 equal to sc dot range. This is one of the ways we create RDD 1 comma 100. So with this statement, values from 1 to 99 will be stored into this R1. Okay, excluding the last value. And after this, print this RDD. How do you print this? R1 dot collect dot for each of println. And finally, stop this Spark context. Okay, just save the file. So if the file is saved, even after that, we are observing two errors here. So Spark conf and Spark context. So this program, what are the program that we have? We need to import the packages to make use of these classes, that is Spark conf and Spark context. So how do we import the packages, corresponding packages? We need not to type manually, we can do automatically that process. That is, type Control Shift O on your keyboard. Control Shift O. So automatically the packages will be imported into your program. That's it. Now save the file. Now once you save the file, the errors will be removed. Now it is fine, very fine. Okay. Now if you want to compile this program, how do we do? And if you want to run the program, how do we do it? That we'll see. Okay. Now click on this program, demo.scala. Right click on this and run as Scala application. So it is running here. You can observe here in the red font. The red font doesn't mean that all these are errors. Okay, this is only the font color. That's it. Now you can observe the output here from 99. That is from 1 to 99. All the numbers it has displayed. This is the output of that RDD operation. Okay, so now it is running successfully. We have verified. Now what we have to do? Our final step is to create a jar file. How to create the jar file? Okay, for this, go to the project name and right click on the project and select run as, go to run as and select Maven build. Here we have two options for Maven build. Choose Maven build dot dot dot. Three dots are there here. Choose that. Select that and specify the goals as package and click run now. So this is going to create a jar file. The process will be shown here. So the build is success, then jar file will be created. So it is showing the build is success now here. Where the jar file will be created? The jar file will be created here under target folder. Okay, but we could not see anything under target folder, right? So if you want to see the changes, right click on the project and just click refresh. So once you refresh the project, you see the arrow mark here. Just unfold it. Now we have this jar file here. Okay, so this is how we create a jar file. Now we can use this jar file to submit to the Spark application. So how do we do it? Let me show this. But where do we find this jar file? This jar file will be in the local file system in the workspace. What are the workspace that was created while we are creating the project? Okay, the name of the project is Sample Spark. Remember this. Now go to the file system and go to home folder, and in this choose work. This is where I have set my workspace for Eclipse workspace. This is Sample Spark. This is the name of the project, and in this target folder and in this the jar file. Just hold here and go to terminal, and to submit a Spark application in batch mode, this is the script we use, spark-submit, followed by the next configuration class. We have to provide the class name. So what is the class name here? The class name is, first we need to enter the package name followed by the class name. The package name is org.spark.learning and the class name is demo. Okay, enter that, org.spark.learning and the class name is demo. This is the package name dot demo dot the class name. Okay, after this, what we need to submit here? We need to submit the jar file path. So this is the jar file. Just copy this and go to terminal and paste it here. That's it. Hit enter. Now the program should start running. Okay, just scroll up. You can see the output here, 99, 98, 97. The output has to be 1. It has to print 1 to 99. This is the output that is printed onto the console. The success. This is how we need to submit a Spark application to the cluster. Okay, so successfully, you can observe the last statement is successfully stopped Spark context. Once everything is successful, this will be created like this. Okay, so this is how we create a jar file in the Eclipse environment, Eclipse IDE, by using Maven builder tool. Okay, and submission of the jar file to this Spark application, Spark cluster. Okay, so in the coming days I will prepare many videos mainly on the in big data environment. Further, just you need to subscribe to my channel so that you will get all the updated videos. Okay, thank you for watching this video.